You know, I wasn't exactly planning on finishing my taxes before starting this recording session, but I figured now is probably as good a time as any to do it before the government implodes upon itself, just like it's about to here in Jak 3. We are under siege by the death bots, and it falls upon our intrepid heroes to go and find the source of where these are being manufactured and taking them out of commission. As you could have guessed, it's not going to be a very fun ordeal, at least beyond the first part, and then it's okay, but welcome to the beginning of the end of Act 2. Gentle sirs, pretend you didn't see that.
We got a big one this time, Jak. That decoder you found helped us decipher the gate key for the main KG war factory. We can get inside now, and we need our best people on the raid.
Oh gee, I wonder who that might be.
There is a good chance that factory is doing more than just making death bots.
I want to know who's behind it all. How are so many death bots being made? Where are they getting the supplies and the eco? Something about this doesn't seem right.
Yeah, right into the hornet's nest. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, remind me when to laugh.
Jak has kind of a sadistic idea of what fun entails, but he's not entirely wrong because it is a very unique mission, and we do have another janky flying/shooting section we gotta go and deal with, and that I'm personally not looking forward to. But my name is Ellison, and it has been a solid week and a half since the last time I've recorded, and after some further self-reflection, I've come to the realization that maybe I shouldn't have recorded fresh off of a double root canal. So we just need to head clear over here and wait for the door to activate and get our new ride. Oh yeah, the most misleading music known to mankind. We have to destroy these lanterns at the corners of this factory, and you can use bombs. Just be careful because they take forever to recharge, and you would think that, hey, maybe this isn't the worst thing in the world. A single bomb to take out 4 of those lanterns? Easy, right? Free money, but no. You think that after you get all of them you would be done? That is not the case. Anytime you get hit, you abruptly lose all control of where you're heading, and you end up getting screwed over, so we're just going to start using our regular shooter. And Rogue Squadron, this is not. You cannot slow down, you can't do any UEs, you can't do 8-point turns, and the second that you get shot at, like I mentioned, it's Jover for all semblance of control, but you can take a hit like nobody's business. I just find it so gratuitously unfun at needing to face my entire vehicle in the direction I'm aiming just so that I can line up a clear shot. So a lot of this control is really a false sense of security, but you can still use your, your bombs if you want. Body chucking doesn't work either. I mean, I think once it did, but on complete accident. So, hello, thank you. Any micro adjustments you try to do generally don't work. And if you go faster than like 45 degrees at a single turn, look at, he does it by himself. And it just like, it ushers you into this 180, when it's more like a 160 degree turn. So I think there's one like clear up there. It doesn't help that you can't see like how high they are on the minimap, but that's like a minor thing. God, turns. I can't tell if I body checked it or if I just got very lucky. Oh, here we go. Sheesh. And last but not least, see, I'm not even trying to do this. All right, we made it up a layer. Let's see, where's this last one? It's on the inside. Oh, there we are. But that's not all, folks, because now we've got the turbines, and once they finish spawning, now you can throw bombs at them and finish them off just like before. Or maybe not. Hello? Your missiles do recharge at a very slow rate, but just keep an eye on it, because sometimes they just don't know what they're doing. And yet that one did. Did we finish it? Are we victor? Well, there you go. I very much want to destroy everything. But welcome to the KG Bot Factory. This place is kind of interesting, and I am going to kind of need to relearn how to play this, but that's okay. We've got all sorts of goodies here. There we go. You can see that this compound is constantly rotating, which might be a little off-putting to some people, but I actually really like it. And if you're just playing through the game normally and you're in Haven City, you can see this thing rotating in the sky. And I think it's a cool little touch that might have gone underappreciated for some people, but not me. As far as this is concerned, we have locked up robots that apparently have no business being here. So let's go run over and see what we need to do here. Break through the floor, a mechanic we've only had to do once in the tutorial so far, which is kind of funny. But we have a rotating fan, and you would think that for once we would have to use our jumpin' jack flash freeze ability in order to get through this, but that is not what you do. You do not slow down time to run through it as light jack. No. Yeah, you guessed it. It is another Daxter section, but it is among some of the easiest platforming you will do in this entire game. With an aggressive camera pan, it'll let you know that that is all you have to do. And it's done. Dunzo, finished, and we get to do that a few more times.
Jack, we're clear.
With virtually no dialogue either. It's just stilted animations that don't really do much to indicate like, oh, this is what we're supposed to do. Also, I was trying to get my gun out, but there's an animation. Here we go. Get out of here, you dumb robots. Oh yeah, here we are. Thank you. Well, now they're gonna give us all of the ammo, but none of the health, none of the goods. Where did you guys come from? You're still spawning? I hope they don't keep spawning. Do I just need to like go away now? Let me try this. Let me just grab some ammo first. Man, those things just keep... Is there a way to turn that off? Or is it just busted? I'm leaving. I just don't want to get shot out of the sky. Down into the city below. Yeah, they're all aiming over here too. Huh. Maybe you can get rid of those. It has been a long time since I played through this section. I just remember it being so straightforward. I didn't feel the need to have to prepare for it, but maybe I should have. So we got some of those over there. Not gonna be able to reach them, which is fine. And of course, another Daxter section. It's weird, isn't it? Also, thank you, camera. There's some janky shite happening here. So if you get hit by these, I don't think you fall. I think you just take a little bit of damage and then you just get to keep going. So very simple platforming with very low stakes. It's just, I don't know, a little underwhelming, and this is supposed to be the end of the third act. But here we have that. Rotating as it does, and we gotta get back to our buddy Jack. Here we go. I do like a more overhead approach to platforming over massive pits like this.
Hello, sidekick. Let's move.
And I think if we need to just go and retake this, which is pretty easy. I mean, as far as Jack's movement is concerned, his jumping, I just feel like very comfortable with. And Daxter's is a little more floaty, but oh, hey. There we go. I guess I couldn't be cool about it. Okay, you guys need to, like, not do that, please. I don't even know what I got shot by. So, oh. I actually don't, I thought maybe I had to go invincible for that, but not the case. All right, get me out of here. Thanks for the health, the ammo for the weapon I don't use, and oh, Jesus. I think we're set. We're okay. All right, where is that damn tube to send? Oh, never mind, it's just those. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty neat seeing everything like moving in parallax, although I do feel like I had a headache playing this the first time. So we go over here, and we gotta be very gentle. Oh yeah, this is what I was thinking. There is this room that is super annoying, and just in the sense that it's like the only time we ever have to transport a vehicle very carefully over a bunch of conveyor belts, which we're coming up to, but I don't know. I still think it's a little funny. Let's head up here. We've got the return of the superfan again, and there it is. All right, Daxter, buddy. A one-liner maybe? Just the sound of like the little claws scratching. Oh my god. Well, this is more death that we need to be very careful about, getting our butts burnt, and also diagonal electricity. So you gotta be kind of careful. Oof. Okay. Apparently that range is a lot more egregious than I thought. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, and safety after getting hit twice. Just to make sure you know that we actually do stay on. Oh, let's just do that. Stop the fan for whatever purpose these serve. And then we make our way back. Which I think, maybe if we just go down here. Oh.
Shoulder getting lonely?
Yeah, a little bit, but let's go this way. So, are we at the car section yet? Nope, another one of these floors to bust through. Oh no, another? This absolutely has to be the last section like this, right? Oh, Jesus. Just keep on going. So this is probably the most difficult one yet, and we do need to time ourselves out just perfectly enough to where I think we follow this one, right? And then we, oh nope, we don't. All right, I guess I'll just tank the hit, but that's okay, because we just have to get to the other side of this one, and I don't remember. I guess maybe if we just do this, passing like strangers in the moonlight. Oh, and then that's it. All right. That very well could be the last Daxter section of the entire game. But, there we go. So we line up the platforms and we can go back. Thank you, camera. Do I just jump down from up here?
That's right. I'm back.
And now we destroy all robots. Main reason for that being is we have to transport this very snazzy looking vehicle across so much terrain that it's not even really that funny, but it's a little humorous. You just have to be really careful and aim it correctly. Oh, Jesus. This is where it gets fun. There we go. I mean, you could always just do it backwards, but this vehicle feels so out of place in this game. But it's a nice change of pace, you know, to say the absolute least. Just, oof. Make sure you don't fall off, by the way. Also, we get some boosts. If I just do that, there we go. I wasn't sure if I needed any space. You just want to make sure you don't accidentally go off into the pit. Actually, I don't think you even need to boost. They just give you infinite boost anyway. Maybe right here, but whew. Okay. Oh, so those got destroyed. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, you get to hold it. That explains it. Well, this car is paramount to our safety, and I should have fallen very quickly there. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go. Jesus. Whoa, whoa. It just like blew up. Wait, I wanted the ammo. Wait, are we at the boss already? Oh no. Well, Torn really wanted to know who the big bad baddie was at the end of the tunnel, making all of these robots, and honestly, it really shouldn't come as much of a surprise as to who it is. But welcome to the boss's lair.
I found some new friends to help me conquer this puny little planet.
You're talking to the Dark Makers.
It seems my digital self can communicate with these poor, tortured minds quite well. Oh, they're just like you and me, Jack. Well, me at least. They want a home, someone to call a friend, destruction of all like ego. They volunteered to help me put this puny planet out of its misery.
You're in for a big surprise. The Dark Makers don't play nicely with others. Just ask the Metalheads.
I've been given the opportunity to wield a power even the precursors could not control. Don't fret. You won't live to see what I turn this little world into. Maybe a rock, or a floating puddle of slag, or nothing at all. Complete oblivion. So hard to choose.
I won't let you do this.
Oh no. Carrot Top, what did they do to you, man? We have Cyber Errol, and this fight is more a battle of attrition more than anything else. He's going to always start off in one of these 4 different platforms that spew enemies constantly. And basically, all we have to do is kill them and avoid the missiles he sends at us, with a couple of variances per phase, you know. And right now, it's pretty straightforward. All we have to do is just play the game, and after everyone's dead, he's gonna spawn little drone robots that when you deal enough damage to them will start shooting upwards, kind of like a firework, I guess, these things. And so long as he manages to stay under where Errol is, that is the only way we can do damage. And we essentially just need to repeat that ad nauseum. But now, some of these missiles will have shock waves, but you can tell based off of the color that it's giving off the warning what it's gonna do. These ones will break holes in the floor, very similar to that old board game, what is it called, Icebreakers or Don't Break the Ice? God, I used to love that game growing up. Just Google it. Essentially, you just take like a little ice pick and you have like a 6x6 board of these plastic cubes that all stand together, and it's kind of like horizontal Jenga essentially, and I don't know what drew me to that. Wait, is that already it for here? No. Sometimes there's like brief moments in between each of these phases, but do not be fooled. Also, you cannot control the camera at all. It's very limited and you can't really do much, but here we go. Just go and smack this thing a few times. Maybe not too much, just in case it goes back into the tunnel. Wait a minute, there you go. Took him a minute. Also, can we take a moment and appreciate how much of a dummy Errol is? I mean, come on, man. He's just gonna stay on the same platform and just wait to get blown up. It'd be really cool to find some kind of speedrunning technique to just really get through this fight a lot faster. Ooh, it's a very loud sound. I've been meaning to watch a couple speedruns, but I just like get a headache watching people play this game fast, so sorry, I can't show off any of the cool tricks, but that's alright. We don't need no stankin' exploits. We're just doing it the old-fashioned way. Give me those. Need some ammo. And he does seem pretty tame in shooting off missiles while enemies are around, but yeah, and yes, we do need to do this 4 times. It's like they were being edgy and breaking away from the traditional 3-phase fights, just like we did Daxter a 4th time. Are we done? Can we please be done? Here we go. You guys are late for supper. Oh no. And if they're not under him in just the right way, then he will miss. There we go, perfect. And For the final phase, he doesn't really add anything to his arsenal. He just gets angrier and angrier. And I think he blows up more spots in the floor. Like, don't break the ice. But no, there we go. Wow, okay, that's annoying. And then just regular missiles, because why the hell not? Thank you. So now we're going back to this, and we have a new type of metalhead. We're going to be seeing a ton of these dark monsters, and they are extremely annoying. And this is what you want your ammunition for. Oh my god, that was quick though. Thank you. Are we done? Are we victory? Oh, please.
Damn, he got away.
See you later, Mechanator. Jack, the sky is falling.
Okay. I guess I will consider the boss battered.
We took it to that robot goon and kicked his nuts and bolts.
Errol got away, but we shut down his robot factory.
That's good, but it is troubling to see what Errol is doing. I fear he may be trying to awaken that terrible dark ship before we can destroy it.
Onan says the Precursors and Darkmakers have fought over worlds for as long as time has turned. It would not be the first time a planet was lost to those monsters.
Well, it's not gonna be this planet. We've lasted this long. We've just gotta find a way to destroy that thing. The truth lies at the bottom of the catacombs. That's where I need to go.
Ah, yes, again with the catacombs, because why the heck not, you know? But we did get the mass inverter, and I do feel like this is truly the worst of the weapons.
Attacking the monk temple. He wants the secrets we have kept concerning the Dark Makers. Please hurry. If he learns what he seeks, it could undo this world.
Oh no, that sounds pretty terrible if you ask me, so it's a good thing that we're already heading off in that direction, but it seems as though our friend Seam needs a little bit of help. Surprise, surprise. But I think this is the last time we ever need to go to the catacombs, and that's the one you need the dune buggy to jump over those massive pits and waterfalls and things like that. And honestly, it's such a boring ride over there that I'll probably just start the next episode there, but let's just, God, avoid all of this carnage. You would think that because we caused massive levels of destruction to the KG Deathbot factory, that maybe, just maybe, that would have stemmed the flow of robots a little bit. But no, not the case. The game is just gonna keep on chugging along. Good God. And the amount of time it still takes to get anywhere is fairly obscene. It is just a little annoying to see how little our actions reflect anything going on in the world. God, every single thing just like decimates your trajectory. It's insanity. Yeah, keep rolling around, buddy. I'm sure that's gonna help. Which, speaking of, there is a mission coming up soonish where we have to do like escort mission the game, but via a gunner chair through this section, and it is among one of my least favorites in the entire game. But my name is Ellison. Thank you so much for joining me. We are kind of closing in on the end of the game. I think we're probably close to around 80% of the way done, but we're gonna head back to the desert, and I will meet you guys back at that tower where we can then get our final light jack ability, and hopefully something cool in that regard. Yeah, you sure did. And in case you want to see the mass inverter, basically all it is it just kind of like stops people around you for a little bit, and then they just kind of don't really know how to react. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Fellas, we're on the same side, remember? Yeah, they don't remember shit. See you guys then.